Will they really be? What does the future hold? You fucked up. These rhymes were simple knots being tied. The timeline becomes a non-linear noose that will snap your mind. First, sever your spine. Second, normal limb configurations are dismembered and disconnected. Very unpleasant. My third effort employs absurd ethics. Can't confuse execution quarters in session after dawn but before breakfast. With effective mass burial methods so well measured, it's impressive and intensive. Not to mention expensive, extensive templates taken from all global nano-industrial sectors. No wonder I'm so aggressive and Tetris. Pardon me, but I must beckon your attention for no more than several seconds with a minor hypocritical question. Let's say I had to make an exception where I complied to into a body for post-mortem autopsy inspection. I request the best yes men to promptly recover the radio frequency identification pin. Then trigger the transponder located under the skin of the deceased until it showed me a grid. If that went over your head, then I'd be more than pleased to show you again. But I must rescind that pressing matters to attend. It's my wife's birthday and I can't be late to delivery on her customized marble grade bidet. Good day. What the fuck did he just say? See? Why can't I bust my way? Since 98 you could trust my name. I've adapted and adjusted my aim accordingly. The leap years are boring to me. I speed up quarterly. The golden era of rap will always be applauding me. The future talks to me because the present is ignoring me. My destiny is calling me. The armory of God is guarding me. But all you can see is holographic artistry. This is where the road forks. My rhymes leave you lost under a blue moon. Ice crystals fog and snowfall. Been a long time spitting long rhymes, but I never left you. Always came back, plus some rhymes that was special. Back then I wanted to impress you by addressing the truth. Nowadays I'm just confessing in the booth. The music is layered, not computer generated. A human made it to satisfy unusual craving. The mystic in a room with crystal walls and floors, looking into a crystal quartz orb, reciting lyrical raw. The cause warm feeling sensations precipitating from the fingertips to the arms, to the lips, to the jaws, to a gold tongue that spits to the tone of the drum. With the oxygen that flows down the throat to the lungs. Till every color of my chakra glows brighter than the sun. You and I become we become one. And the clarity of singularity has begun between 0.0 and 0.1. Combinatrix. Anything of this persuasion is considered ageless, beyond the matrix, beyond time displacement of space and spaceships and oasis, beyond the reach of human contemplation. Through my music, magic and convoluted interaction. Cryptic jacket shows you the future in fragments. Through madness, my view is expanded. Request master's permission is granted. I'll introduce you to the language of dragons. To help balance near impossible chances in the labyrinth of the enchanted, where equality is unbearably vast. From evil spirits, temperatures frigid. I cross wooden bridges over methane rivers. It sounds crazy, but listen. Concise lyrics strike down from the heavens. A titan like Mike Tyson, Beastmaster with a tiger in vision. A four-finger ring with an eyeball and a vision. Cause I ain't scared of no 9-foot 11-wing lizards. I'm known as the Ripper. My soul was delivered to a wizard for spiritual slave labor in a prison. My life is my sentence, so I live it. But I studied the physics and understand it, so it's only a visit. I look at myself in the mirror, I see a stereo isomer image. I know it's cryptic, but you like what I'm spitting. Mastering the art of rhyming, use so many surprises. I found excessive ferric iron in my paranasal sinus. Remote view in the globe, what I am shown runs my blood cold. My occipital lobe might explode. The Godzilla, God is scripted crypto. I drink the elixir of knowledge like it was a liquor. I ain't a rapper, I'm a ripper slasher. Supreme dream catcher, brother fratter who rather attend to other matters. Like mastering words, spellcaster, curse you haven't heard. Incense I burn smells like a bag of herbs. I walk among the living hidden, but spitting they bid me good riddance. Cause nobody knows what I've written. Zachariah sitting in Hell's Kitchen, heavy lifting, mixing vocal switching with no mittens. My women keep bitching. Bitches, druggers, paramedic, bedwetting and bloodletting. White witches, black magic, rough wedding with a fuck ending. I ain't in the fashion, think I got jokes, keep laughing. We had a ceremony in a cabin, rapping my only compassion. It outlasted everything I ever had in life, and it still respects the master. During the bride's reception, the tree of life supplied me the weapons inside the zodiac, divided in sections. I categorized 5 elements, inscribing the lettering. Baphomet's unintelligible intelligence is benevolent. Initiate magician, not ready but willing to perform molecular vision with emotions and feelings. I stand before the rabbi with cat eyes, he look high. I don't mind, the motherfucker look crazy all the time. He asked me for the wedding band, I gave him the bride's severed hand. Punishment for touching another man. I'm just a poor shoe cobbler from Guadalajara who came in contact with scholars that study Kabbalah. I do not wish to be a martyr and follow the footsteps of my father. I wanna live the life of an honest farmer. We all became somber as I placed the animal on the altar. Started the fire, rinsed my hands with some water. Look into my eyes, I hypnotized my bride as I walked towards her. The congregation wouldn't take their eyes off her. I hear moans and weeping, coupled with soft but labored breathing. I pinch myself. Am I dreaming? Invisible people speaking we've met, but I don't remember meeting. I don't remember these traditional teachings. I know I'm reaching into unallowed boundaries. Put the rhymes on increasing. My mind is breaching. I find it pleasing inside the theater of war. Unlimited cheating. The kills still fresh. The cadavers still bleeding. The war drum pounds like the wings of an owl beating right before it snares its prey and it begins feasting. How nice of you to join me this evening to see the symphony for its surface complexity out of deep simplicity. I achieve tranquility with obscure metaphors, entering doors not placed between walls but in the floor. Midnight strolls through rows of roses, sharing moments with whatever hostess is closest. Before the solstice approaches, the fire burns, but it burns smokeless. Ogres on flying locusts screaming, Buenos noches! The final battle with drill, the war cries build, run them over on the battlefield with chariot wheels. My shield is composed of meteorite stone. My sword is hung from a red dragon's rib bone. Flipping and spitting, basic complex combinatrix for the agents trying to hack into my matrix. 5 out of 10 cases are found with their heads hacked off in several places, hanging from metal braces. Longer.
Either you fire yourself, bitch, or I quietly quit. Yo, who in the fuck hired him? I wanna know why and when. He don't even understand our environment. I'm tired of this shit. Nigga always wanna argue. Be quiet, man. You lying again. Your economic science is a sin. Skinny dipping and links of fire, straight diving in. So who you signing with? Nigga, you just a confused polar opposite of anything remotely positive. Brute force trapped you on the avenue. If they catch you, they clap at you. That'll harden your attitude. Unbalanced, you shatter your clavicle. Now they asking you if you could tell them why or what his motive is for attacking you. That's something you're gonna have to do. Either that or hide in a fucking panic room halfway through 2032. Grab your wallet, run to the closet before the October announcement. Get choked out with Roman Vatican objects. Big white phosphorus fall floating around it. Mountains of yellow bullion, soft lights glowing around it. My king cobra slowly slither around it. Now he at the Goodwill counter, using safety pins to fix his trousers. You chopped up my verse, sold it in ounces. When I was young, I had kangaroo shoes. Used to keep a verse in the pouches. Tavistock orphanage, counselors crowd around us and told us about it. Everybody raised their hands to vote about it. Five news had an open source poll about it. This proves there will always be very little known about it. Some of us wrote about it. Some of us couldn't get off the phone about it. Some of them took the oath, never spoke about it. Some of them browsed it. Some have grown old and cowered of such evil power. However, none of us could grow out.
Excuse me, can you please step over here with your test results, Mr. Calvin, and explain why you're coughing the loudest?
Sitting there watching the calendar in a home heavily sophisticated with that awful gross bed bug couch in it. Above that near the ceiling but down a bit, a retractable mic sticking out of it beneath warm light halogens. Aluminum billet toggle switch mixing between lean and rich. Each pressure valve keeps the sound in check, engraved with letters and words from some 300 separate alphabets. My voice commanding you to bow down to it, even though you can't pronounce the shit you don't know how to spit. How many pallets you gon' need to decorate your house with it? A poor man, but my poetry has made me proud of it. And I must admit, every now and then I'm dope as shit. Something I'll not now yet regret. No matter how many hours spent, the thirst is quenched. I am now content, 1000%. Canibus the alchemist, kneeling down on one leg to repent with no desire for the crown. Since the 10,000 more crown prince looking through powder lens. He who cuts down hemp tree and lives out of a tent. The fresh mountain scent of mountain women and mountain men of valor who vow to the end to defend the tower on the mountaintop till everybody drops dead and starts to stink. The master with the power to create is working on the power to prevent. The truth is I reduce risk. Today's music is too stupid to be stupid until I make it all make sense. Ito is my strength. Planet Asia makes the world spin. Can I bust the missing gold limestone and glass? Trying to win, you already won when I am on fire. Born with Bud War, Johnny Slush on the drums. Good morning, top of the day. I oxygenate with coffee and omelet steak. Then I decarboxylate, pull a stocking down over my face, tuck that thing in the waist, meet you downstairs at the gate. They say the brown-tailed squirrel is entitled to less in this world. I find it hard to respect those words. Tronic, subdominant, dominant, influence me to vocal a beat moderate while still placing my voice on top of it.
Are you a philosopher?
Yes, I think very deep. In fact, alkaline hydrolysis exists. When you come to terms with that, your blood will be attacked from biosludge in a vat, and your world will collapse. Vampires want blood and pseudoscientists want biosludge. Basic instructions before Bible club. The pillars of justice crushed to dust by a nigga with musket. They handcuffed him cause he spit with substance. Ask around, he ain't nothing to fuck with or be in love with. Them handcuffs is like titanium cufflinks. Verily, verily, I say unto you, Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead, claim that baggage. Delta Strike Force package. My drones over traffic cause accidents to happen. You must be reading my mind. He a one-man machine that rhyme. A baby Doberman eating at your spine, beginning to feed off your insides. If I was you, I wouldn't think twice. The main concern is to preserve life. If I was you, play nice, bruh. Don't be mean. I cried watching what happened to behind the scenes Gene. 299 days later, I walked in the bodega wearing gold-plated Ray-Ban aviators. Rap don't prove you great. I show you how catastrophe tastes. Throw battery acid in your face. The lawnmower man with motorized hands. My hydraulics crush hundreds of tanks. I make a thug dance, no cap. I called Lord Cyborg on the map. He ain't no hip-hop cop. He got a badge for rap. 308 rack, unique angle of attack. That yellow belly brat just shot him in the back. Now you got a malfunctioning jetpack and zero gravity. How the fuck you gon' get back? Yo, send Black to go collect all his plaques. I never thought of that, but I'ma have to go with no thanks. I got a certified postage letter from the globalists on my dresser, and I ain't gonna never open it. They want my infinity tech. I signed the NDA with the senator. 14 years later, we see the release of something suspiciously similar. They stole my shit. Look at all them flows I spit. I'm multidisciplinary, yet nothing could have prepared me for what I experienced in the rap game summarily. Verily, verily, I say unto you. Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Verily, verily, I say unto you. I watched it all happen from the telecom room in plain view. I saw Metatron under a full moon with the Sephiroth and his crew eating energon cubes. The Lord Cyborg's blackball is atrocious. The interview with Joe Rogan got zero promotion. Dr. Malone had him open, I was in the back.